Hey, everybody. Thanks for downloading another episode of the Black and Gold podcast, brought to you each and every week by Boonshine Brewing Company, trying to make the high country a better place and to help Boone shine. And we have a beer highlight, very fitting for this week, especially we got a home game and based on the altitude and the weather and whatever. It's Peak Week. It's a cran orange spiced wheat. This is right up my alley, Charles. 6% ABV, but 12 IBUs, like those low IBUs, baby. Peak Week is a medium-bodied wheat beer steeped with whole clove and cinnamon, and then fermented with real cranberry and orange. Subtle and warming, yet bright and drinkable, Peak Week is bound to become your new fall favorite. Don't forget to support Moonshine at your tailgate and at the game inside Kid Brewer Stadium. Cheers from the Moonshine crew. Charles, I wonder if they get the cranberries from Cranberry outside of Newland.
I bet you they get those cranberries from wherever cranberries are grown. I've never heard that cranberry actually has cranberries.
Probably don't. Probably at the Ingles. That's probably where they have it.
Very likely.
Very likely.
But that that is your beer though. Like that is like right up your alley. A little fruity,
100%.
Light. I'm kidding.
Yeah, for a very light person like me.
Yeah. But no, the perfect time of the year. Like we're in that shift up here as far as leaves are going. Like Boone proper may be perfect this weekend. It was pretty awesome last weekend. A little higher elevations, you may see some bareness, but we're right in the wheelhouse.
Right. Looking forward to it. I'm your host of the Black and Gold podcast, Alex Johnson, and with me as always, of course, is the world's most famous App State fan. He is Big C. And Big C, we have another good show lined up for the folks. It's homecoming, and I already teased this. It's your favorite game, playing the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. We do have a special guest also. We have Isaiah Cummings, the tight end for Appalachian State, who had a great game on Saturday against Georgia State. He's joining us later in the show. It's going to be good. And it for whatever reason, I don't know why this is, but for whatever reason, I've just felt compelled to say Coastal Kentucky this week. I don't know why. It's like this old kind of pull, back from season 1, 2, 3,
whenever that was.
It was just say what?
How long ago was that? Like, was it season 1?
Our second ever episode, we talked about the announcement of Coastal joining the Sun Belt, I think in 2019. No, 2017 is when they joined. So that was our second ever episode. We talked about it, and I accidentally called them Coastal Kentucky.
But weren't they? Didn't they win the College World Series in 2016?
Yes.
And they weren't in the conference yet.
No.
But then they were like the following year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We claimed it.
Yeah. Like we're like, yeah, look at that.
100%. Look,
baseball, baby.
Yeah. Big South baseball. But yeah, so yeah, we did totally claim that. Man, that feels like a million years ago. But here we are. It's not Coastal Kentucky, of course. That was just something that, and then this was way back in the day. Eric Tang made the Coastal Kentucky Flamingo because I think we were talking about mascots. It's been a minute, but we had good times.
That came later. That came later when DJ was challenging us. He said, "Incorporate Flamingo."
Well, there you go. There you go.
The pod.
That's right. So yeah, we have a big show. I'm sorry.
No, then go ahead. We might have a slight delay. I apologize, Alex.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's that Boone internet, the peak week internet, man. It's just sometimes it gets a little slow. People uploading pictures of the leaves up there. It's understandable. So let's talk about Olympic sports here. Olympic sports coverage brought to you by Styles Roofing. 704-842-1874 is the number you need to call or text to reach App State alumnus Billy Styles. If you're in the Charlotte area, greater Charlotte area, that's the crew you need working on your roof. If you need a roof replacement, if you need roof repair, they are the best. Not only do they work fast, they are of high quality, and they're not going to get paid till the job's done. If you need to file something with your insurance, they're going to help you walk through those claims. They do it all the time. Very easy to work with, and they're the best. 704-842-1874. And then also, speaking of insurance, Community One Insurance in Charlotte. For those of you in North and South Carolina, if you want to save some money so you can buy more Boonshine peak week, you need to call either Zach Ligon or Matthew Johnson of Community One Insurance. They're brokers, so they're not going to sell you insurance from just one particular provider or one carrier. They're going to get the best deal, and they're going to give you superior service. I think that's the deal breaker here. You're going to save money, but you're also going to your service is going to increase as well. The number to get in contact, 828-455-2335 is the number to get in touch with Matthew Johnson. You can also email matthew.johnson@communityoneInsurance.com and check out their website, communityoneInsurance.com. And they're Walker College of Business grads from the insurance program. They love to work with app fans. So, Charles, let's dig into volleyball here and continue to charge down in Sunbelt play here. We talked last week about how Old Dominion is not good at volleyball, and thankfully we got a home sweep. The Monarchs came down from Norfolk, and we took them down. It did take 5 sets in on Friday's matchup, but Saturday was a quick sweep, 3-0. So the ladies moved to 4-2 in conference, 13-4 overall, and they're on a nice game. They're on a nice 3-game winning streak. Unfortunately for them, you got to send thoughts and prayers here to the ladies. They do have to go to Statesboro. They do have to head to Statesboro next, which is a bummer. Thursday and Friday, but good home sweep, conference sweep. Charles, we'll take that.
Yeah, and it was a little shaky at first on Friday night because not only was it a 5-set win, but we were down 0-2 and not looking good in the second. So we pulled it out in the third and fourth and then squeezed it out with a 2-point win in the fifth, 18-16. So after we kind of went overtime there, I guess you could say. And then on Saturday, those games, although it was a sweep, it was 25-23, 25-21, 25-23. So Old Dominion was right there, but not there enough. Georgia Southern is hosting their homecoming weekend for volleyball, and they're actually good. They're 13-4, 14-3, 14-3 overall, and 5-1 in conference play. So this could be a good measuring stick for both squads, honestly. With your game behind the standings, would be nice to go down there and get at least one and keep up with them, and or go get 2. That would be nice.
That would be nice. Moving on to field hockey here. More great news from field hockey. I mean, it's really, really cool. We take out Central Michigan 4-0. Another classic MAC matchup that we're also used to. We go now 4-1 in conference, 10-3 overall. But then we go to Lansing on Sunday at noon on the Big Ten Plus network, and we beat Michigan State 3-1. Out of the state of Michigan isn't happy with Appalachian State right now, which I understand, but a nice weekend sweep for the field hockey ladies.
A weekend sweep with only 1 goal allowed while in 2 games on the road. I think that's really neat. Kate Richardson had 2 goals on Friday against Central Michigan, and she had a goal on Sunday against Michigan State. So that's good stuff. 2 more big wins for field hockey. They're now 10-3 on the season, and 5-1 on the road.
I love our Olympic sports. Really are doing really well. Early in the late summer, early fall season. I mean, we've got really good things to talk about. It's been really, really cool. It does make you, look, because obviously, when, we're doing football's like the big thing every week in football season. Then we get really excited for, basketball starting up, and wrestling's always good. But man, it just makes these episodes so much sweeter when everybody else is doing well too. So it's been great. I'm really happy to see that. Now, I say all that. We have a loss for ladies soccer, but this is what's crazy to me. So we're 5-6-3 overall, 1-3-3 in conference, which that's weird looking to me. We'd lose to ULM on the road, so again, we're not maybe doing great in soccer. However, I think this is really a weird stat. We lost 2-3, but this is the most goals we've scored in a single game since September 7th. We have not scored more than 1 goal since September 7th. I think that's wild. Yeah,
there's something to be said about that, and it wasn't either of our players who typically will score. So it was Reagan Sturgill and Olivia Simon with the goals. And you know, both those ladies played significant minutes, 81 minutes and 90 minutes respectively. Izzy Wood was shut out from even taking a shot. But Monroe has a forward named Skylar Blaze who had 8 shots.
Wow.
And she played every minute. So she must be very good, I'm going to assume, with a goal and an assist. So good, a tough one, at that. We gave up 19 shots for the game. That is a lot. And they were just more physical. They had 13 fouls. And they had 9 quarter kicks. We had none. Like the stat sheet says we should have gotten our tails whipped, and we didn't. So we hung in there, but unfortunately not enough. Monroe is 9-2-3, and you're going to like this, AJ. Undefeated in conference play at 4-0-3. So 4 wins, 0 losses, and 3 ties.
4-0-3. So they're like, I wouldn't say they're undefeated. They're not defeated.
They have not lost.
They are not defeated. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
They have not lost.
We do face Marshall at home this upcoming Sunday, and that's only 3 games left in the soccer season. So it's kind of wild. So as far as Olympic sports go, but what we usually cover, I know we're waiting for basketball tips off here for both the men and women here pretty soon, and wrestling kicks off. I can't remember. I'm going to pull up wrestling real quick just to remind myself when they open November 3rd. So like basically basketball and wrestling kind of kick off at the same time, even though we don't have a duel. It's the Southeast Open on Sunday. We do on November 8th are in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania at the Navy Journeyman Classic, or that's the duel we have at the Journeyman Classic. So it's around the corner, still right around starts. So we'll jump on that when the time comes. Charles, is there anything else in the non-football world that we need to touch on before we hop into the hashtag BGP Mail Satchel?
No, I don't believe so.
Very good. Okay, so that segment, of course, is one of our favorites because it's very interactive, and I don't know, you like it. We like it. Sponsored by Blue Deer Cookies, downtown Boone, downtown Blowing Rock, and in West Jefferson. And by the way, rumors have it that Rashad Dubinion, R-Dub, and his little boy have had their Blue Deer experience, and they enjoyed it very much. So we had Rashad on last week, and he revealed to us that this is very surprising to everybody, but a 2-year-old loves ice cream. Who would have predicted that? But apparently they did get a taste of Blue Deer, and I don't want to say they endorsed it officially, but I'm pretty sure they would. Great coffee, great hot drinks, great specialty drinks, cookies, sweet treats, milkshakes. And what we, of course, do in this segment, whoever submits the best take, question, topic, whatever the case may be, via email, bgpmailsatchel@gmail.com, or on Twitter or X or Facebook and our private Facebook group, they get a card. And so the rule is, and Gonzo still hasn't given me an address. If you're listening to this and you win, you have to say, hey, I won, and you got to give me an address.
He is aware. He is aware of the victory.
Oh, good. I need to know where to send it. I just need to know.
He texted me and very victoriously, like, I won a cookie. Like, maybe that's just all it is. It's like, hey, I won. I don't care about the prize, but I won.
Should care. Listen, I know he's got kids. I know for a fact that that's going to be put to use. It's no moral victories in the hashtag.
He might put it to use.
yeah, that's true. Anyway, so yeah, if you hear that you win, reach out and say, hey, I won, and then we'll send it to you. Simple as that. But yeah, so for now, we're going to hop over to the hashtag BGP Mail Satchel, and then shortly after that segment, we'll be talking to Appalachian State tight end Isaiah Cummings. So sit tight. Be right back.